welcome to Tavern 53. Tonight, joining me is the Bob Ross of Barbecue, Greg Rushlow. How you doing, sir? How you
Hello,
doing?
everyone. Hi, Wayne. Thanks for having me.
Yes. Always glad to have you on here. Always glad to have you with us.
It's always great to be on the great Tavern 53 chat.
Oh, that's exactly what we're going to do tonight. We're just going to chat. There's nothing specific. We're not going to jump on one topic. We're going to jump on them all, I guess. We'll.
Great.
Like,
Good.
anything comes to mind, that's what we'll talk about.
I like that.
Before we get going, Greg, I'm going to join you. Oh, nice.
Nice GL Heritage IPA.
Yeah, this is just a Miller Lite.
Okay.
Starting off. Okay. You ready, Greg?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Great sound.
Yes. There we go.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
The tavern is open.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Good stuff.
Oh, yeah. And then I meant to say something the last time we were on a couple weeks ago. Seen in the news, and it was national. Everybody talking about it. Passing of Hulk Hogan, icon. Like it didn't matter what show you were watching, if especially if you were a wrestling fan, if Hulk Hogan was on that show, you wanted to tune in to go and watch it. I know I was hook, line, and sinker. Like he was going to be on the A Team. I got to watch the A Team. He was going to be on Good Morning America. Had to watch Good Morning America. Like he's going to be on David Letterman. Got to watch David Letterman. It was like it was it was I didn't realize he was in that bad of health when he passed, but apparently there was a lot of issues. Like he was back and forth in the hospital for surgery, and again, it was just a little bit too much for his heart, I guess.
Well, back in the heyday, I'd say early 90s, mid 90s,
Yeah,
I want to give him credit for making wrestling what it was.
huge.
Wrestling was huge back then.
Yeah,
I'm talking you couldn't walk in a bar and wrestling wasn't on the TV.
yeah. Back in the '80s, yeah, definitely. Like it was like again, like you said, like it was every you went to a bar, you went to a store, anywhere, magazines, they were right there, right in your
Oh,
face.
it's incredible. Yeah. Even if you weren't a wrestling fan, you got to appreciate the attention, and what he brought to the sport. You know,
Mm-hmm.
many, yeah, like I want to say I wouldn't even have paid attention if it wasn't for him.
Yeah, no, exactly. Because like he was bigger than life. Like yeah, no, he wasn't 7'4", 500 plus pound Andre the Giant,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, no, he was like he was just right in front of you. Like you've seen him. Like it was like who was it? Cyndi Lauper showed up at the American one of those music awards, and sitting right beside her was Hulk Hogan. It was like, and then that just exploded. Who's this guy with her? Oh my God, we know who Cyndi Lauper is. Who's this? And that just exploded, made it even bigger. And I put rock and roll in with wrestling, and it was just like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, it was amazing. Like it was just everything, and then it was on every channel. And then you
Yep.
Saturday nights, Saturday mornings.
You talk charisma. He walked in a room, people paid attention.
Oh yeah, I caught their attention for sure. Yeah, yeah,
Well, the minute I heard about his death, honestly, I thought of the Trumpet Master 77 with his Hulk Hogan beer.
yeah, yeah.
Thought, man, you got to hang on to that. Now, when you're going to taste that beer the next time, you're going to taste nostalgia right
Oh,
there.
for sure. Like it's like
Celebration of life.
I want to get a can and I want to put it up here.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And that again, that was again like it was a huge part of my childhood. Like well, again, like I grew up in the '80s. I was already in my teenage years, and again, seeing like WrestleMania 1, I remember hearing about that, and it was like, wow. And then WrestleMania 2, it was like, and then I went to WrestleMania 3. It
Oh, cool.
was over at the Pontiac Silverdome. Like it was like we were sitting up so high up, you had to watch it on the big screen, and it was still like it seemed like it was so far away, but it was like it was great.
Yeah.
It was great. Just the excitement, the electricity in the air. Like, it was like Andre and Hogan. Like wow, like, it was just amazing.
Just all the characters that popped up after, like, because of probably because of him, they all had their own kind of persona. The Ultimate Warrior, Hacksaw Duggan, and
Yep.
Rowdy Piper.
Oh,
Like, I
yeah.
don't know time wise where everyone started, but I want to say like Hulk Hogan just brought that on.
Well, he brought a lot of it out. Like he
Yeah.
may not have been right at the beginning, but there was again like he brought it to the like out to the populace.
Yeah.
Everybody like again like it was just so popular. Like everybody had to watch it. Like I said, like I'm guilty as charged. Like it was like oh he's gonna be on the A team. I gotta watch the A team. It's gonna be on Regis and Kathy Lee. Oh let's tape it. Like 30 seconds he was on the show, but it was like, I watched it. I seen it.
Oh yeah.
Like
That's
it was, again, I was a wrestling geek growing up as a kid. I just loved it. And it was harmless. And don't do this at home.
yeah.
Watch me.
I just thought maybe 70s, 80s, early wrestling had some characters, but it wasn't like I couldn't believe what he brought to it, where people were watching it in bars and
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
it was
You gotta give dues where dues are deserved was to Vince McMahon for getting pay-per-view and everything, getting everybody on it. You want you could sit in a bar. You could sit at your home and watch. I think they're
sorry,
in the land in the
airplane,
backyard.
got an airplane going over. It's either that or a squirrel.
Squirrel on steroids. Wow.
I have a stray cat watching me too over there.
Ah, I got a dog sleeping over here by the door.
I don't know if I can pan over here. If you can make that out on the sidewalk back there, but he's watching me.
Yeah, at least it's just a cat, not a
He's
black
waiting for that beer can launcher to go.
cat. Take off after it. Yeah, no,
So
I remember that. In other stories, like I said, well, just read. We were talking just before we started. Was watching America's Got. I seen commercials for America's Got Talent from last night, and they were showing Def Leppard, and I was like, wow, those guys got old. Like it's just, well, so did we.
yeah,
So did we. They were old beforehand.
I want to say the last time I saw them though. Okay, it was probably a few years ago now, but they sounded amazing.
Yeah,
Maybe 15 years ago, or
no, they
but
sounded good.
anyway,
They were on
it
TV.
still can rock it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yep.
Again, that's one of those ones that you just remember. Like you hear their song, boom. Yeah, well, I remember that. I remember them, and it just brings you back to when you've seen them.
Actually, yeah, I can't even think of the year, but I remember when Pyromania, that album came out.
Okay, yeah, back
Yeah,
in
that
the
was
80s.
huge. Like every song on there was so good.
Yeah, yeah, that was back in the 80s. I want to say.
I don't know if it was more enticing because you heard about the drummer with one arm.
Yeah, yeah,
It was like, man, I
exactly. Yeah,
gotta hear their music.
yeah, yeah. You were just compelled to. Again, it goes back to the with Hogan. It just caught your attention. Like it's something different. It's
Yeah,
not the same.
yeah. And when I seen them in concert, sure enough, okay, he's got the one arm going,
Yeah,
but he's got both feet
yeah,
just hitting the pedals
yeah.
like barefoot,
Sounded
and
good.
just
Didn't sound
I
like
was
running up and down the
I've
stairs.
never seen anyone play like that before. You know,
Mhm. Yeah, no, and it sounded good. It wasn't like somebody running up and down the stairs
No,
beating on
he
the
was
wall.
determined to, you know, be professional, get out there, make it work, make it
He
happen.
did. He did.
Yeah.
It was good. It was one of those. Again, it made it work. Like, yeah.
Yep. Just gonna
Nope.
empty my
What do we got
can
here?
here,
What do we got?
get every drop out of here. You know,
Yeah. There we go.
it's like what we do around here.
What do we do? Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I had the
It's how it's done around here. You know,
exactly the
it's getting
pepper.
contagious, from what I understand.
That's what I'm seeing. Yes, I've seen other
Are
videos they're
people
doing.
commenting? They're
Yeah,
getting their leaf blower out. They're shooting beer cans.
yeah, yeah. And I've seen other people commenting, calling you the Bob Ross of barbecue.
I have seen that, yes, and I
You know,
credit you for starting that.
that just it just
What a great nickname.
yeah, yeah. Again, like it's very it's very much you.
You know what? Barbecuing or being outdoors or doing things should be fun.
Yeah,
Should be
I agree.
relaxing. Should, and things are going to happen. You're going to go over temperature. You're going to do this. You're going to do, you know what? There's always a workaround.
Yeah,
It's all good. What does he say? Like, happy mistake.
put a little swerve up here now.
Yeah, that'd be our little secret.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. No, the our little secret there. Ooh, there we go.
Just a little while ago, I finished, I had some pork tenderloins on the grill.
Nice.
Wrapped those in bacon. Delicious.
We did up a couple pork tenderloins a couple weeks ago, and we actually did it in the it was in a slow cooker,
Okay, yeah.
and she had put a rub on it. Did she got this special rub that she makes, and it got right in there. And then just before we served it, she put on she had some apricot jelly,
Ooh, that sounds good.
and that got just right in there. Like it was almost like it was like a little bit of a crisping on it, and it was good. It was good. I
Oh,
liked it.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
It's amazing how you can build flavor. You know,
Yeah.
I've learned. Okay, you could build flavor with rubs, spices, whatever, but hitting it with the most simple light salt, pepper, or even I did a steak, no salt, no rub at all on it.
Yeah.
Like, it all depends what you're pairing with it, and just bring out the flavors of whatever you're cooking.
And the temperature that you're cooking at. If you're going to go high fast and then take it off, and it'll be a little dry and,
Yep.
and get a little bit of the burnt edges or whatever. But it's going to give you a different taste if you go a low temperature over say a longer period.
Right.
Like that's the way I found. Like I found it's more.
And the texture on the steak as well, like,
Yeah,
adds flavor.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
a burger, simple, nothing fancy burger. You go,
Hmm.
you get the temperature up high, turn it on, sear it, turn it down low, let it sit there for about 10 minutes, then flip it, and then go another 10 minutes. The juice that's on the inside of that burger, that's so juicy, tender, but it's cooked,
Right.
and the taste.
And there's the difference between searing it on a grill or searing it in a pan.
Yeah,
You know, two different tastes. The sear has flavor itself.
yeah,
In a pan, you just have more of it.
yeah. Like you get a crust almost on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to head in.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay,
Yep. All good.
Good. Like, I don't know where it was. I'd seen what show it was. Doesn't matter. But they were over in Spain. They were touring Spain, little towns going along the coast. They would stop at vineyards and they would stop at shops and restaurants and just whatever. And I can't remember who it was, but there was three people. They were touring in a car, like I said, along the coast, and this one vineyard that they stopped in. They were helping prune the grapevines, and they were clipping, and they were told you bring them with you to the end, and we'll build a fire down there.
Right.
And then you get down to the end, and they were building the fire. They were cooking on that fire to feed these people that were doing the work. That's what they were doing is they were feeding the people, and it was basic, simple, nothing fancy. It'd be like say lamb or be veal or pheasant or something like that. But there was simple spices. They would throw sea salt into the fire, and it would just as it was hitting the fire, it would just and it would. He goes as it's cooking and the food is cooking, it'll just engulf the. It'll just get right into the meat, and that flavor will be in there, and you don't have to. You're not overkilling the spice on the meat. It'll get
Right.
right in there. It'll get right in the pores of it. And they were eating it, and it was like, wow, it did. He said, yeah, it's amazing. It's right in there
Hmm.
because the heat opens up the pores, and then it was just that spice, salt would hit that and just go right up into it.
You just caught some memory here.
Yeah,
Last fall, when we got together, we cooked the meat. We cooked those turkey patties
yeah,
all the same,
yeah,
and then we changed the toppings
yeah,
to make the burger your own kind of thing.
yeah.
I wonder if we cooked the burger slightly different, like one over fire, one in a
Yeah.
pan,
Yeah.
one in a slow cooked, one, and keep the toppings the same.
Yeah. No, that'd be a different way.
Yeah, like treat the meat different instead of the toppings, and see where we're at.
Now you're you just reminded me talking about that popped in a memory. I can
Yeah.
remember my mom cooking burgers in a cast iron fry pan. She would put a little bit of flour
Oh yeah. Okay.
and then put them in that cast iron fry pan was hot, and then that would just crust. Turn it. It was blackened, but it wasn't burnt. It was like
Right.
a crust on that burger, and that I remember being just an amazing taste.
I want to say the flour would give you a slight gravy taste, but then she's searing it into the meat.
Yeah, yeah,
Just think of that.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, like again, like there would have been oil or some kind of. No, my mom it was probably
or
butter.
or just the grease from the meat. You
Yeah,
know.
it just charred it, and it became like without burning, it just crisped it. It became like a crust.
Right. Absorb that grease from the pan, but put it right back into the
Yeah,
burger
yeah.
and sear it in there.
Here we go. See,
Oh yeah.
we go right back to food. We started off talking
Love it.
about Hogan, now we're talking burgers.
It always goes to
Yeah,
food.
always. I think it will be spam at 500. We're going.
Nice.
We're going over to Greg's. We're going to cook that spam up. He may not eat it, but I will.
We'll all have a steak. We'll watch you eat the spam.
We'll cook it all the same. Yeah, hit that
I
500.
know.
Like I said, if you guys like this, hit the thumbs up. Don't be afraid to hit that subscribe. 'Cause,
Hit that.
we do that, and then we're going to be doing this.
Look,
We'll be doing that.
yeah. This is the place you come, grab a beer, and just talk
About it.
nothing. Talk whatever comes up.
Yeah,
That's the beauty of this whole thing.
yeah. Again, as we've talked, your brother was on with you a couple weeks ago, and we're talking. And again, it was just the talk. It's it's about whatever you want to talk about. Like you guys were talking whiskey and cigars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
And,
a cigar smoker, but again, there's some cigars that have a nice smell, others not so much.
right. Well, I want to say I've started my live streams on Sundays,
Yep,
and I've included some other YouTubers,
yep,
and much like what you're doing here.
yes,
You know, I mean, this has been great practice for me as far as lighting, talking,
yeah.
you engaging. Like, I credit you for
Oh, well, thank you.
giving me that little push to, hey, maybe
Oh,
a live stream is something you want to consider here.
and you're the one who got me wanting to do this between you and Trumpet Master. It was like, hey, because I watched you guys, and I watched Trumpet Master, and then I watched you, and then it's like, hey, I can do this. Like this is fun. And again, like unfortunately for a while there, I was under the weather. I was sick. I wasn't able to really put everything into it and get on and do it. But now I'm on the mend and
Yep.
gonna
You
see what I can do.
find your rhythm,
Yeah, see if I can
and
get back into it. Yeah.
right. Yeah.
And we joke about it, but it's true. Like again, we'll talked about movies. We talked about camping. We've talked about it. Doesn't matter. It always comes back to food. Always come back to food.
It's so true. Yeah.
Yep. And then spam, of course.
And spam. Yeah. Until you have, let's say we hit the 500, we
Yep.
do the spam,
Yep.
and that challenge goes away. Then what?
We'll
You
play
know?
it by ear. We'll wait until we get to that point. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
See what happens. Maybe we'll hop on a plane and go to Texas and go and see Trumpet Master and
Oh, there we go.
we can cook
We'll go give him our.
have a have a Hogan beer and cook the spam on his barbecue there.
Yeah.
Go live with him.
Pretty sure he's on my live stream on Sunday. He said he was probably going to be live on Saturday, so
Okay.
we'll have to hit him up this Saturday and
Oh yeah, no, we'll
tune in.
jump in with him. He's always got a good topic. Like he gets going, he goes for hours.
Oh yeah,
For
yeah,
hours. Yeah, I think. Now I like what I do here. Like you got a good timing going. You got again when it gets dark, you're done.
yeah. Pretty much.
Go and watch the beer
Got to
can.
get my lighting out,
Yeah, yeah.
or just glow in the dark beer cans.
Well, there's a topic. See if G and L
There we go.
see if they'll get on that. Rose City. See if they'll come up with something.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So
But yeah, the live streams have been a whole different entity to play with, and according to the analytics, like you're getting a lot of your base coming back, and no, it's kind of a good thing to engage with everybody and
yeah, no, exactly. Like what was it?
feel the waters.
Southern John reached out to me. He wants to join in with us. Like
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah.
again, like I'm like, yeah, no problem. I got no problem with that. Like, it just
He
matters.
comments a lot on my videos as well,
Yep.
and seems like a real good guy.
Oh yeah. No, I've seen some of his videos. Like again, like I'm watching some of his cooks, and I'm like, yeah, that's the way I would do it. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
And I'm no chef. I'm just a eater. I'll cook what I like to eat. Like we did kielbasa and tortellini tonight. Like okay, nothing fancy, but it was filling. It was good.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I did those kielbasa burgers a couple weeks ago, and that kind of those were tasty.
That
Gotta
was
say,
different. I wouldn't have thought
they were complex.
that
Yeah,
was different. Like, I wouldn't have thought of doing that, but like there you go. Like you
I was anticipating the flavor or the heat from the grill and everything to take some of the flavor from the kielbasa away. I was surprised just how it amplified the flavor, and it was so juicy. Like it was good. I think, and I was careful with toppings to put on, so I didn't interrupt the flavor of the patty. But next time, I'm gonna load that thing up
I
with all complimentary toppings.
wonder what that would be like smoked.
Yeah,
pepper
Yeah.
smoke.
Yeah.
And then what kind of smoke would you use? Like, would you wouldn't use like an
These,
apple or
I
a
don't know.
cherry?
It's pork, garlic, pepper. They're the prominent flavors. So an apple might do. You could do a hickory.
Crab apple,
Yeah, something stronger.
cherry,
Yeah, you could do a cherry. I could. You know what?
any fruit. I think any
Yeah,
fruit.
yeah. Any fruit would. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like if you want like a plum, I think that would give a nice.
But just picture just the patty being. Well, I tasted it, so it's in my mind now. But just the patty with that hint of smoke on it, and then you put your toppings on it
Yeah,
with maybe like a brioche bun or something crispy on the one side, but still soft right through and
yeah,
not too flavorful. Just enough to complement
yeah,
the patty.
yeah. No, that again, that's something I would have never like when you came up with that. Like you said that, and I was like, I had never even thought of
Yeah.
kielbasa burger like that. Like again, that's just something that just never.
Well, the owners of that company, um, what is it, Rudy's Delicatessen,
Yeah,
they reached out to me. You got to try these kielbasa burgers. So that's what prompted me to go buy them and support the business.
yeah,
They also have pepperoni and, of course, dried kielbasa. But
yeah.
I was intrigued by these patties,
Well,
burger patties.
I know Weigel's Meats, which is right in my backyard. Weigel's Deli and Meats. They have rib patties. What he'll do
Okay.
is he'll trim up the ribs, and instead of throwing it away, he grinds it up. He makes a patty out of it, and it's like a burger. And there's a little bit of Parmesan cheese on it. You throw that on the grill, and that's a nice burger.
So that's a ground rib meat.
Yeah,
And on there. Wow. That
yeah.
sounds good.
Just enough fat in there because he's trimmed it up, and then he's got a little bit of Parmesan cheese on there for a little bit of flavor in that. It's good.
You know what's in the memory or in the research and development
Ah,
state?
okay.
I want to cube up pork belly and smoke the cubes, and then season them like with a spicy seasoning. But then when they're done being smoked, coat them in dark chocolate and make like hors d'oeuvres, like put toothpicks in them,
Mhm.
much like you would like a chocolate covered strawberry or
I don't
something.
know how the chocolate would go with the pork belly,
Well, I've done chocolate on bacon before.
unless you went with because you got that bacon. You go with sweet bacon, or your pork
Well,
belly, you go with
that's what I was thinking. Spicy pork belly, because
hot honey.
chocolate and chili peppers go well.
Hot honey.
And I've had chocolate with hot honey. Yeah, now you got me thinking.
That would be good. And then, like
But
you
I wanted that layer of chocolate on the outside to
said,
say what's inside. You
yeah,
know,
that's where you
then
dip
you
that.
take that little bite
Yeah,
and just have the explosion of flavor. Because pork belly to me has so much flavor
yeah. Oh,
when
it
you
does.
cook it right.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
the textures, the smokiness, and then that spiciness, and then the sweetness. I mean, anyway, in my mind, I'm thinking it's going to be something.
like I like that. That, and if that works out well, you cube up some spam,
Ooh, we
smoke
might create a whole market for spam.
honey, hot honey,
People are going to be like, "What the heck is this?"
hot honey dipped spam, smoked spam.
Well, the best hot honey I've ever tried was from Ma's Barbecue. I've had it on my channel here. I'm telling you, that stuff's amazing. It,
And not to,
I've tried different brands. What he does is second to none.
I
Like,
was watching Fire Masters, the cooking show,
yeah,
this morning, and they had one guy was doing the pork tenderloin, and he put hot honey on it and then put it on the smoker.
Ooh.
and it just caramelized right onto there. And I'm like, that is pretty darn smart. And again, this is something from 4 years ago,
Hmm.
4 years ago. So that was a new item, like the hot honey. That was fairly new back then.
You know, I've usually finished off my cooks with hot honey, but when you mentioned the caramelizing, put it on at the beginning, caramelize it,
Yeah,
get because it adds a whole new level. You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
getting those sugars to cook where they need to be,
yeah.
but the spices, of course, stay right in it.
You get
You know,
right in. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, no,
All these things we can experiment with.
oh yes. Now, well, I think we brought it out for the half hour, and
Well,
I'd like to see if I can find.
I want to thank you, boys.
I just want to thank you again. I'll
thank you for having me on.
here. Let me.
It's always a pleasure.
Here at the tavern, we're going to pour you a drink. And with that being said, we're going to close it out.